Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. So, coming to the market yesterday, the markets were absolutely volatile, just as expected, with the bearish trend. In fact, we did speak about the markets being bearish, and that's exactly what happened. And the best part was the market yet again expired within the range that we had actually spoken about. So, that's something amazing. In fact, at MPI Invest, we did make some real good profit this week, and of course a good week just went by. So we've already taken positions for next week. That's about the trading part. Now coming to the markets are of course looking bearish at this point of time. So if you see yesterday, there was major profit booking seen in clients yesterday that led to the market fall, and followed by IT sector, which we had discussed yesterday morning. The IT sector had seen weakness, and that's exactly what led some fall in the IT sector, and that was how the overall market was really bearish yesterday. But one thing that you need to note, yesterday the market has closed at 19,365, which is below 19,400, which itself is of course a bearish trend. But along with that, which we spoke about yesterday, 19,250 to 300 is a very important support zone, which if broken, that can lead to more bearishness in the Indian market. So that's something about on the lower side. On the higher side at this point of time, we are seeing a great resistance at 19,500 to 600 range. So 19,500 600 range on the higher side is going to be absolutely crazy at this point of time. So markets are in a phase where it doesn't have a clear direction at this point of time. We will see how the markets close today. That probably can give us some direction. But I've been speaking about there's no direction since the last 2 weeks, if you remember. So last week also the markets did not have a clear direction. This week also there's no clear direction. That means that market has just been going up and down, but nowhere at the end of the week. So that's exactly happened this week also. The markets have not gone anywhere much. It is very close to where it was in the start of the week. So this is a trend which is going to continue until a clear direction is set, and that was something that can give us more clarity on how the market would behave. But at this point of time, I would say again the same thing. If you are leveraged, reduce your leverage. It's time the markets can have any movement on either side. And if you are sitting with leverage, and if market moves down, you'd be stuck with the positions. Whereas if you have not leveraged, just be happy and continue to be invested, because the markets always rewarded the members who are invested and staying invested in the market. So apart from that, if you look at a few other important things in the market, we could see a few news coming in from China. So if you remember the Evergrande issue in China, I think we spoke about it a year back. So finally, the company has actually come out and filed for bankruptcy. So the real estate market in China is absolutely in a very bad situation, and this is going to create some more tension. So China as a market is not doing well at all at this point of time. So that's something really not good, and the markets are taking it negative. Along with that, if you look at US yesterday, so US also continued to fall yesterday. In fact, Dow has fallen more than 300 points. Nasdaq also was down. Major fall was seen in Tesla. So overall, the markets are looking really bearish in the US, and that sentiment is seen in the Asian markets as well this morning. So if I look at the markets at this point of time, one important thing that I can say is most of the Asian markets are trading in negative, and Indian markets are also expected to probably open with a small gap down, and probably we could see some negativity. But how the markets would close today would be something that needs to be watched. Let us see if we can get some confirmation on the direction. But at this point of time, I would say again, it's a great time to start investing in SIP more into the market, because the markets are in a mode of consolidation at this point of time. So from here, the markets can go anywhere, but then higher chances of the markets being slightly bearish for some time, and probably then slowly it will recover. But when is it going to recover? Nobody knows. But when it recovers, it will be definitely big. So that's something that could be expected on the cards. So apart from that, if you look at the market, like today, there are no major events. This next week, now results are over, no other events are also done. So next 2 weeks, markets are going to be slightly calm until the next set of events start coming in. So that's what can give a direction. Apart from that, I don't see any other direction coming up. So at this point of time, when I look at the Asian markets, Japan is down 0.34%. Shanghai is down, just flat, almost 0.06%. Hong Kong is down by almost 1%. And, this is how the markets are looking at this point of time, the Asian market. So expect a small gap down opening, and then what happens should be watched. And based on that, we take our positions and all, of course, stay invested in the market. So that's it for now. This is Srikanth Rajan signing off, wishing you all a great weekend ahead. Let us catch up on Sunday with more details on what could be expected the next week, and also more discussion on what happened this week. So that's it for now. Let's catch up on Sunday at 7 p.m. But before we leave, of course, do press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. This is Srikanth Rajan signing off. Until we catch up on Sunday. Goodbye.